Our objective for the day is students will be able to find the area of the sector of a circle. Our essential question for the day is how can I find the area of the sector of the given circle? Area, this shape is circle, and area of a circle is pi r square. If I will cut the circle in half, now the new shape which will be formed is called a semicircle. So since we divided in half, so we will divide the area by 2. It will be yours what? Area is equal to half pi r square. Okay. Now if we divide the circle in 4, now the one of the section of the circle will be called as quarter circle. Since we are dividing the area by 4, it is your pi r square divided by 4. Now if we are taking any fractional part of the area, this is called what? Sector of a circle. Sector of a circle is what? The area of the formula for sector of the circle is n over 360 pi r square, where n is the number of degrees in the central angle of the sector. In this diagram over here, so if this is a circle over here, and if you are cutting a part from the circle, that is called a sector of the circle. When you cut any part of a circle, this is called what? This is called sector of a circle. And the area, when we find the area of this sector, this is called area of a sector of a circle. So the formula to find the area of the sector of the circle is A is equal to 1 half r square theta, where angle theta should be in radians. But for the ease of our calculator, we will be using the formula 0.5 r square theta. What is 0.5? It is the fraction 1 half over here. 1 half means 0.5 r square theta. So we will be using this formula in this. Question number 1 says find the area of the sector. So we have to find area of the sector of a circle. So step number 1 is you will write the formula to find area of a sector of a circle. So your formula is 0.5 r square theta of circle of radius 5 feet formed by an angle of 40 degrees. So what I will do is 0.5 times r square, this is my 5 square, times theta is my 40 degrees. Now as you all know, when the central angle is in degrees, you will change it to what? Radian, by multiplying by pi over 180. So I will type my entire expression in the calculator, we will find the answer. So fraction button over here, 0.5 times 5 square, 5 square times 40 times shift and pi over here divided by 180. So what is my answer? My answer is 29 over pi, 9 pi, or 8.7266. But I will write my answer 8.72 feet square. Always remember, whenever you are finding the area of any shape, your unit is with square. If in case you want to know how, if you see over here, this 5 is what? Technically this is 5 feet to the power square. So 5 square is 25. What will happen to feet? You will be squaring this also. So it will be feet square. This is your answer. In this question, we again have to find the area of the sector. So our step number 1 is what? Area of a sector is equal to what? 0.5 r square theta. So we will substitute the given values over here. The value of r is what? R is your 6 centimeter square, times theta is what? 60 degrees. Now since this is in degrees, what I will do is I will multiply by pi over 180. Just for the ease for our calculator, we will just write it like this, and let's type this in the calculator. So this is my button over here, 0.5 times 6 times 6 square. I will type it like this, 6 square I also know 6 square is 36, but I'm just writing for all of you. It's the same way as over here. Times pi, you will press the shift button and this is your pi, and divided by what? Divided by 180. So my answer is what? 6 pi, or my answer is 18.84 centimeter square. So 18.84 centimeter square. Remember, we have to write the units, correct units properly. Since it is area, we will be writing with the square. Alright, in this question over here, again we have to find area of a sector of a circle. Area of a sector, our formula is what? 0.5 r square theta. Now this is my 0.5. R means radius. Do you see the value of radius? No, but we have been given what? Diameter of the circle. And as you all know what? Radius is what? Radius is half of the diameter. So if diameter is 20, radius will be what? 10. So this is my 10 meters square, because the formula says square, times. Now this angle is your in degree, so you'll multiply by pi over 180 to change it to radian. Now only thing left is we have to type this in our calculator so we can get the answer. So this is your 0.5 times 10 square times 45 times pi over 180. So my answer is what? 39.26 meter square. So 39.26 meter square. This is my area of a sector of a circle. Okay, in this question, we will still use the formula to find area of a sector. So area of a sector of a circle, your formula is still same. 0.5 r square theta. 0.5. What is the value of radius? That's your 10. It's your 10 square. Now theta. Do you see any degree symbol? No. So we will not change it to degrees. We will just keep it like this. So you have to type this in your calculator and you will get your required answer. So 0.5 times 10 square is 100. So I just wrote 100 over here, times 5 second and pi over here, divided by what? 12. So my final answer is 125 pi over 6, or 65.44 unit square. 65.44 square units. Why I am writing square units? Because if you look at the question, I have not been given any unit after 10. So I assume some unit over there. So that's why I wrote square units. Or okay, so let's do this these problems over here. What does theta means? This is a vocabulary. Theta means what? Central angle of any circle. This part means what? We have learned about this. This part is what? This part is called arc. What is called? Arc of a circle. Arc of a circle. What about this one? This is called radius. You remember we have done one problem related to the pendulum. This is called radius. What about arc length? You can write over here arc length means equal to r times theta, or you can also write it like this, length of the arc. Or you can draw the circle over here and we can represent arc over here on the circle also. Any section on the circumference of the circle, that's called arc. So the length of this arc is called what? Length of the arc. I can just write over here arc length. So three different ways to write the answer for this question.